What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again with another video. And today I will be explaining, Torius explains how if you know what her eyes look like, oh, I gotta look straight. If you know what her eyes look like, then you're in. You're already in, basically, right? So smash that like button, comment below what you think about the video, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. Woo! Alright. So you already know what her eyes look like, right? Like let's say you're just walking around and all of a sudden, you know, girl looks at you and she just looks away, like, right? You already know what her eyes look like, right? Like it's like okay, I know what your eyes look like. As long as you know what her eyes look like, then you have a chance, basically. Right? You have a chance as long as you know what her eyes look like, because it's like Scarface, right? The eyes, they never lie, right? So what happens is you look at her eyes, and because that's all girls have, right? That's all they have, right? It's the only tool in their arsenal. If a girl is doing more than that, then you know she's I don't know. It's like, yeah, that's all girls really have. Like the feminine ones, right? The ones that are really feminine, the ones that we really want, they want you to be a fucking man. They want you to go up to her, grab your balls, go up to her and say, hey, look at me. Look at my eyes. And you know what her eyes look like, and you're just like, damn daddy. Damn daddy, right? So basically, you know, as long as you know what her eyes are looking like, right? Like you look at her eyes and then they're like all dark black or whatever, and then you're just like, okay, that's what her eyes look like. Because it happens to me, right? It happens to me just now. I went to Target, bruh, bad bitch central right here at Dayland Mall, Target, bruh. There's like, the thing is, I've been at Publix all day and I'm like, where the baddies at? They're all at Target. All the bad girls, if you ever want a girl, just shop at Target, on God, right? There's an endless supply of baddies in Target, bro. Like for real, there's an endless supply of baddies. So if you really want,
Thanks a lot.
have a great day, man. That's so funny. That was this dude's lucky day. Everyone gave him money. But yeah, if you're in Target, right, that's the best place to bruh. Too many, dog. Too many. So basically what happened is, you know, I saw this one girl. She had a nice ass, right? But she, the face wasn't, she was pretty. But, you know, I mean, that's just an excuse that I was using. She was pretty bad, right? And I could tell she liked me, because the thing is, if a girl don't like you, she's gonna be out, like, she's not gonna be in your vicinity. She's not gonna be anywhere. She's not gonna give you the chance, right? She's just not gonna give you the chance at all to talk to her. That's just basically it. Like, she's just not gonna give you the chance, right? Like when they say, oh, you have a chance with me, bruh, like, you know, that's why like when you watch shows about school or work or whatever, the only reason that those girls, like dudes, be like so persistent on women on the job and at work and in school and shit, is just because they're close to them and they're obligated to be close to them, right? It's because they're obligated. Like, if you ever got a girl, if you ever seen like dudes like, oh yeah, this girl in my class, bruh, if the girl don't sit next to you in class, then she don't fuck with you, right? She don't fuck with you. Like, she's like, if you're in alphabetical order and shit and she sits next to you, that's only because you're in alphabetical order, right? Imagine if you have free for, like, in college, right? In college, you always sit next to people that you like, right? Because you don't have assigned seats. There's no assigned seats in college. But everyone, like, for me, I would always sit next, like, and every time I was ever in school, I would always be with the bad girls, right? I always sit next, like, whoever was the baddest girl in my school, in my class, I would just sit next to her, right? And she don't want us, like you go in class, right? And then, like, that's the best thing ever. Like that's why one reason why college is the best is because you go sit down, there's no assigned seats, and then you just see, like, okay, who's into me? And then the girl just sits next to you, right? And you're just like, all right, bet, I'm in, right? That's all you really need is this girl sitting next to you. Because if she don't fuck with you, then next time she goes to class, guess what? She ain't gonna sit next to you, right? Because she don't fuck with you. And you're like, damn. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Bruh, what are you doing, dog? Come on, man. Why you coming in my lane, dog? Come on, man. But yeah, if a girl don't fuck with you, she ain't gonna be around you. She ain't gonna try to talk to you. She ain't gonna, you know, she ain't trying to do nothing with you, right? She ain't trying to be around you, basically. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, so I was in Target, and then I see this girl, and I could tell she liked me. And the thing is, it's like, you know, I was too, I don't know, bro. I don't like, it's not I don't like, it's just I have, like, I don't really be on that. Because the thing is, when I was younger, my mom always said, don't talk to people in the grocery store. So then, you know, I'm in my 26-year-old mind, I'm thinking, oh, my mom said not to talk to anyone in the grocery store, so let me not talk to anyone in the grocery store. But then now I realize that, oh, that's only because you were like 4 years old when she said that, and she doesn't want you getting stolen, right? Now I'm older, and it's so hard to break out of that, right? Because the thing is, so hard to break out of that paradigm. It's like, oh, you can't talk to strangers, don't talk to people out in the world and shit. And it's just like, you know, like, it's like a mental cage, right? It's like a mental cage that you're in. And you're just like, damn, bro, it's so hard to just like, cause that's why we have approach anxiety and shit. Cause it's like talking to a stranger, talking to someone new. It's just like such a, I don't know, bro. It's hard. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's hard as fuck. Just cause something's hard though, doesn't mean it's not possible. So don't confuse hard with impossible. But yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, so, you know, the eyes are the only weapons the girls have in seduction, right? Because as long as she, like, if you don't know the girl and you just go up to her, you only go up to her because she looked you in the eye, right? As long as you know that what her eyes, like, dudes be like, what's the choosing signal? What's the choosing signal, right? What's the choosing signal is if you know what her eyes look like. As long as you know what her eyes look like, then that means that she's open to talking to you, right? If you don't know, because the thing is like, as humans, we kind of like, we don't want to be figured out sometimes, right? Like, sometimes when we don't feel like socializing, we'll kind of hide our eyes, or hide our vision. We'll just like if a dude looks at a girl and she don't like him, she's gonna just not make eye contact, because it's called eye contact for a reason. You're literally making contact with your eyes, right? Like, it's literally like, feels like you're touching. It's like you're touching the person. So if she doesn't want to be touched by you, she's not gonna make eye contact, right? But if you know what her eyes look like, that means that you made eye contact. That means that you literally touched her, right? Like, you literally touched. Come on, man. You literally touched her. Whatever. You literally touched her, bro. Like, you already touched her. So it's like, you have the permission. Like, okay, if you're letting me touch you with my eyes, then you're gonna let me touch you in other places, obviously, right? I mean, don't take this as an invitation to rape the bitch, right? But just like, you know, she's just giving you permission. Like, yes, okay, yes, you can talk to me. I allow you to talk to me, right? Because if there's someone that I don't want to make eye, sometimes I'll be like, fuck, I made eye contact, right? Because then they have to talk to me, right? Like with dudes, like, it's so weird. Because the thing is, when it comes to dudes making eye contact with them, it's like a different story, right? Because making eye contact with a dude is that's like fighting words, basically, right? Like, if you make eye contact with a dude and he's not your friend, it's like, what do you want? Like, are you trying to fight me? Like, are you know, because the thing is, it's like you gotta see it as like UFC. I mean, you don't have to see it, because I feel like it'll fuck you up. But anytime you make eye contact with a dude, it's like UFC, basically. Like, one man enters, two men enter, one man leaves type. You feel me? So it's like, you go up, like, you look a dude in his eye, and if he looks away, he just lost, right? Like, whoever looks away first loses. And it's funny because I would look at like people in the eye, because the thing is, there's like a way to make them look away, right? But a lot of people they're kind of oblivious to it, right? They're kind of oblivious, because the thing is, it's like, you know, I'm bigger than most people, right? So I'm obviously more dominant. Like, I can fuck a nigga up on God, right? But the thing is, it's like, that's only if I'm like inflated. But if I'm like deflated, then it's like, you know, it's hard to look people in the eyes. Because the thing is, you don't want people figuring you out sometimes, right? Because the thing is, like, when you look in the eyes, you know exactly like what this person's on. You know all the vibes of this person. Like, you can always tell a person's vibes. But when you look in the eyes never lie, right? You can always tell what they're like kind of feeling. If they're feeling like some type of insecurity, then they look away, and you're like, okay, I have less. Like, if they look away first, it's like, okay, they have more insecurity than I have, and I'm gonna beat them up in a fight, right? Or if it's a girl, if you look at, like, girls, for me, I'll make eye contact with a girl all day, right? I'll make eye contact with a girl all fucking day. And I was looking at her, and because I already know, you know, I'm bigger than you, I'm better than you, I'm like, you know, I'm a man, so I have to, like, if I look away from you, I'm a pussy, right? So I can't break that shit, because the thing is, I'm not trying to be a pussy, because then I'll be like, fuck, I broke eye contact, right? Whoever breaks it first is less dominant. And the thing is, like, there's a way, but it's like, are you gonna do it, right? Because sometimes it's hard, because you're just like, fuck, I don't want to make it like so obvious, right? just like, fuck it, whatever. But yeah, as long as you know what her eyes look like, then just that's literally all you need. You don't need like, oh, maybe she has a boyfriend. Because guess what? Because I remember one time I tied this girl, right, at my crib, and she had a boyfriend. She wasn't looking me in the eye the whole, like a lot of times when I spend like very intimate a long intimate amount of time with a girl, you know, like obviously she's gonna be looking me in the eye, right? Yeah. They'll be like looking me in the eyes and shit, right? And you know, like a lot of times, because they want to smash. But you know, like when the girl doesn't look in the eye, it's because she's like taken, kind of, right? She's either taken or she's not interested, right? So what happens is, you know, I was looking at her and I tried to look her in the eye, but then she wouldn't look at me in the eye. She wouldn't look, and she would just tell me how, oh, I'm still in love with this guy. I love him so much. And I'm just like, okay, because yeah, the girls don't really want to be out here cheating. They just want to smash the same dude over and over again until he becomes lazy. But yeah, I feel like that's enough of you hearing me talk really low. So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and if you have any questions or anything you want me to talk about in another video, just DM me on Instagram at Torius, at 6 Feet Interviews, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh yeah, I'll make a video about it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.